Jekyll, it's Jekyll. I'm gonna eat your freaking eyeball.
Get ready, kiddos. We're about to see Uncle Jekyll.
But I don't want to go to Uncle Jekyll's. That house is a madhouse.
You're going, and that's final.
But I don't want to go to Uncle Jekyll's.
For heaven's sakes, child, he's just a clown.
Welcome to Uncle Jekyll's Madhouse, where we discuss all things horror and professional wrestling.
I just keep eating you. Hello, boys and girls. It's Uncle Jekyll's Madhouse. I'm Uncle Jekyll, and today I'm going to show you my WWE Elite action figure collection. We're going to start off with Davey Boy Smith. I got him from Ollie's for less than $10. He's got his dreadlocks. He's got the British flag. I think it's a really nice figure, so I definitely picked that one up. Moving on, got Bret the Hitman Hart, Intercontinental title included. I got it as Ollie's as well. I think that's a really nice figure for less than $10. We've got Farouk Assad. See if I can catch him without the glare. The Gladiator gear, Farouk. I know it's horrible gear, but I always like the look of that. I'm a sucker for bad gimmicks, as it is. So I picked up Farouk. My mom actually picked me that one up for my birthday a couple years ago. So, thanks, Mom, I guess. I've got the Diesel, Royal Rumble Diesel. This is when he returned to the Royal Rumble. I think it's a really good head scan. I love the gear. You could build the Great Khali figure, but I'm a inbox collector, so that don't apply to me. But I think that's a really nice Diesel, aka Kevin Nash action figure. We got the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, which to me is my favorite look that Undertaker had. He's got the Tag Team Championship belt, the goatee. I just love the look of the Undertaker during this period of time, and I think this is a sick figure of his. So I'm glad to have that in my collection. Moving on, we got Rey Mysterio. They had a bunch of these at Ollie's. I actually got this one online, but I found them at Ollie's for like a ridiculously cheap price. The reason I got this Rey instead of a more classic looking one is I liked the gear. It looks like the old Adam West Batman gear. That's why I picked that Rey up. I think it's a sick figure. Like I said, I'm glad to have it in my collection. We got the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, with the red and yellow. He's got the bandana. He's got the helmet. He's got the license plate around his neck. It's a weird gear, definitely. I think this was from a promo. The gear is based on a promo he done, but I wanted a red and yellow Hogan as opposed to the Hollywood look. And for the price that it was priced at, I picked this one up. Because I do believe, and he's got like the cross necklace. I really like this figure. It's odd gear, but I'm a sucker for oddball gear and gimmicks. So I picked that red and yellow Hogan up. Got X-Pac from the SummerSlam series. You could build the figure of the referee. He's got his sunglasses in his hand. I don't know if you can see from the glare, but We got X-Pac with his classic red and silver gear. I was always a fan of X-Pac, so I'm glad to get that one in my collection. We also, let me step down here. We also have Andre the Giant. He's got the classic WWF Championship belt that belonged to Hogan for a short period of time. He's got the gear, the suit on. I think this would maybe be based off of when he ripped the necklace from Hogan setting up WrestleMania 3. I think the head scan is phenomenal. I think the details on the suit is great. So I think that's just a solid figure all the way around. So I got the Andre. Big Papa Pump's your hookup. I got the Big Papa Pump. Big Steiner brother fan. So I picked up the Scott Steiner. He's got the chainmail, the glasses, alternate hands. So I got Big Papa Pump. Glad to have that one. Sheamus. He's another favorite of mine. He's got the nose guard and the soft goods gear. I just thought it was an interesting figure, so I picked up Sheamus because I didn't have one in my collection. So I picked him up as well. We got Trish Stratus. This is basically when I guess, her return not too long ago. Could build the Nicholas Build-A-Figure, which I'm not a loose collector, again. So, you know, that's not too important to me, but I think that's a pretty good head scan on Trish. So I picked her up for less than $10, so I think that's a really nice figure. Moving on, Earthquake with the WWF Tag Team titles. I used to have the Classic Superstars Earthquake with like the real chest hair, like the glued on chest hair, but I ended up selling it a couple years ago. So I'm glad to pick up an Earthquake to get back in my collection. Typhoon. I had never owned a Typhoon. I was glad to find them as the pair. I think it's a good head scan. The gear, the belt, everything looks phenomenal on these figures. As a set, that just looks so great as a set. And last but not least, we got The Rock. I passed on the Rocky Maivia looking figure of him for the more, I would say, modern, but I guess it's got the old Scratch logo, so I'm guessing this is, I guess, when he beat CM Punk for the title, but to me that's still newish. He's got all of his tattoos. He's got the Brahma Bull on his tights. I think his gear looks nice. The head scan looks good. The belt looks phenomenal. I think this is just a solid figure all the way around. So I picked up this Rock as opposed to the younger looking version of him. You know, I'm new to collecting Mattels. But, you know, looking at these figures, I mean, I tried to be a hater for so long, but they do really make phenomenal figures. So I broke down and I started collecting, and I'm trying to just get one figure of each guy. So if I got a Hulk Hogan, I don't want a Hollywood. Or if I got The Rock, I don't want a Rocky Maivia, because that just runs into so much money. But until next time, I'm Uncle Jekyll, and this was the Madhouse.
This has been a Madhouse film in association with a Wee